Hello 100% Chelsea fans, my name is Jack Reeve coming over from TalkNorwichCity to give my tactical look and tell you guys how we're probably going to be setting up against you this Saturday at the Bridge. So I've got the starting 11 behind me. This is probably the team that Alex Neil will start. There might be a few changes, but I've gone from the team we've played against sort of bigger teams. We deployed this against Manchester City pretty much, and we also played a similar style against Liverpool. This isn't our sort of usual formation, but when we go up against attacking-minded teams who have loads of talent on the pitch, this is the more defensive formation we'll go with. So in goal, we've got John Ruddy. You guys actually tried to sign him a couple of seasons ago, but I think you got Mark Schwarzer in the end. You wanted a backup for Czech. But Ruddy's a decent keeper, but he's not having the best season. Lots of Norwich fans, including myself, wanted him dropped. He hasn't been dropped, and he's kept his starting place, and he did get a clean sheet, the first in a long, long while, against Swansea. Didn't have much to do, though, so I'm not too sure if you can work off that too much. This is the back four, then. Fairly nailed down now, actually. We've got Olsen, who's come back from injury, a Swedish international. Fantastic delivery on him. Injured on the tail end of last season, so he's just picking up his form again because he needed some game time, but he's got that now. He's a good player, loves going forward, doesn't like tracking back so much though, but a good player, and if you give him too much time on his left foot, he will cause problems. This centre-back pairing's working really nicely. Sebastian Basong and Ryan Bennett, both quite good in the air. Basong is a bit shaky on the floor. He likes to think he can go on these crazy runs, but they don't often work out. But to be honest, like for a team of our size, that's actually a pretty decent defensive pairing for the moment. And then at right back, this often changes. We've had Andre Wisdom in there, we've had Russell Martin in there, but I'm thinking we will go with Stephen Whittaker. Lots of pace about him, fairly versatile, likes to get forward, much like Martin Olsen. But also very good. He's pretty quick as well, so that will hopefully be able to deal with your wingers. Moving into sort of the defensive midfield partnership now, Malumbu and Tete. Now, I've only actually played these two together once. That was against Manchester City when we nearly nicked a point. But these guys just add that defensive coverage for the defence. We know we're going to have a lot of players running at us, and these will be the players that break up play and move it on to into an attacking phase. These players really do add, as I said, that defensive covering, and it works really nicely against you guys. It worked really nicely against Manchester City, and it just means that if Whittaker or Olsen gets the chance to run forwards, these guys can drop in and cover, and that's what we didn't have before. We didn't have that coverage, and that often meant we were hit on the break quite a lot. But if we do see an attacking chance, these guys will probably drop in and will play with a bit more width. This is probably our strongest area on the pitch, our midfield slash attacking midfield. Now, I've left Nathan Redmond out because I think he's still injured. I need some confirmation on that. I think the press conference is on Thursday, and when at the time of recording, I haven't seen that. So I've gone with Howson on the right. He has been played on the right a lot this season. Ex-captain of Leeds, moved to Norwich City about 3 seasons ago, and has been an absolute fantastic player since then. Bagged the winning goal against Swansea last week. Wes Hoolahan, I think a lot of you guys will underrate Wes Hoolahan. He's mature, he's 33 years old, but he's coming into the form of his life, or the third most amount of assists in the Premier League this season. He is the man who just creates chances for us. He is the man who can turn things on edge and really create that killer pass that we sometimes often lack. Now, this is the guy, if he does play, which I'm not too sure about, but I think he probably will, that you need to be looking out for. He's intricate, he can pick a pass, he is a fantastic footballer, and he's just always on form usually. Out on the right, probably our player of the season so far, and biggest signing of the summer, Robbie Brady. Of course, we got him from Hull for £7 million. Has played left back and left wing for us this season, scored a goal against West Ham from this position, and is just a quality player. Brilliant left foot on him, brilliant delivery, and he tracks back a lot as well, which gives a bit of coverage in here for Martin Olsen if he does want to get forwards. Brady is just a brilliant player, an all-rounder, puts in 110% every game, just brilliant. Now, this is just our striker on loan from Kiev, who you might not know about, Diamersi Mbakani. He's had 2 goals and 1 assist in his last 5 games, so on form, this guy. Congolese international. Fantastic player. He's played European football. He's scored a lot of goals in his career, and he's bringing that kind of intelligence and footballing ability to Norwich City. It's either going to be him or Cameron Jerome starting. I would have thought it'd be Mbakani mainly because he contributed so much in our last game against Swansea, but Jerome may start. Alex Neil does like to start Cameron Jerome in these away fixtures, but either of them will cause problems. They're big, they're strong, but Mbakani is the more intelligent player. His runs are really great. He loves to get on the shoulder of defenders and really create problems and move the defenders about, which means Howson and Brady or Redmond or an Olsen can really get forwards, and that is what creates the problems. So that's kind of the tactical look of our team. Fairly defensive-minded, kind of defensive-minded. These are the only two that really says defensive formation, but that's only because we're coming to you guys with a game plan. Anyway, Alex Neil could completely switch that up. It could be a 5 at the back. We could drop Houlihan out of here. So against Manchester City, we had Robbie Brady in at right wing back. And then we had sort of the 3 at the back with Russell Martin in here and Olsen here. So it could be 5 at the back with 2 wing backs, but the likelihood is we're going to be playing with width. And that's where we normally get our most joy. So thanks for watching this tactical look. Chelsea, 100% Chelsea have done exactly the same over on my channel. So head over to there, Talk Norwich City. Links will be in the description. Head over there, check that out, hit subscribe to both channels. And yeah, I'll see you soon.
What is going on, guys? Louis for 100% Chelsea here. And today we thought we would start a brand new series for you guys, which is Chelsea Top 5s. Now, if you don't agree with what we have to say, leave